Hello, my name is Rey Mancilla. I'm going to take a few minutes and talk about myself. So a little bit about me. I am 33 years old. I live in California. I am the oldest of 3 brothers and 2 sisters. And just a little something interesting about being the oldest. I admit I was a little bit of a bully to my to my younger siblings, but it's still okay. We're really cool, and my brothers and sisters, and I have a really good relationship with them. We call and being the oldest, there was a lot of responsibility that I had to take on, and something about my character, I love to be the one that always brings my family together. That's me. And I call my brothers and call my sisters. I try to call them once a week. And so that's just something about me. One thing that I really do and I really admire is that I can really keep my family together, and that's just something that I'm proud of. And so I always pray for my brothers and sisters and make sure that always there for them and give them some leadership advice, or old big brother advice. So I'm married. I have a beautiful wife, and I got married at the age of 18. And yes, I was really young. However, I knew that when I met this beautiful young lady, I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. And sure enough, we were first great friends. We were friends for like 3 years, and we met at our local youth group at church. And that was so much fun, spending time with her in youth. And finally, July the 6th, we tied the knot. I remember it was right after church, and I went up to her and I told her that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. So I popped the big question. So that was pretty cool, very awesome. So still to this day, she's just my best friend. She's my rock. She's my mentor. She's very gifted, very beautiful, and I just love that I get to spend the rest of my life with my best friend. So we have a great relationship with each other. And so I would say a year later we had our first kids. And our first kids were twins. 2 boys, beautiful boys. And these boys were born in May, Rey and Robert. And interesting thing about that, you're 19, your first, usually it's your first kid, but not for me. It was my first kids. It was 2, and what a big responsibility, because it wasn't just 1, it was 2. And so I had to step up my game, and I don't regret not 1 minute at all. So I have actually 4 kids, and Rey and Robert, they were born in May, and Azrael, she's my daughter, she's also born in May, and 2 years later, and Ryan is the baby, and he's also born in May, excuse me. There's a lot that I could talk about my kids. They're just so Rey, for example, which is the oldest, and I named him after me. He's so funny. He's just really witty, and he's just like me. He's a leader, and as being the oldest, I'm teaching these responsibilities. I'm showing them how to be that one in the family that can go forward and take the hard things and take the hard tasks. And I love that his younger siblings really rely on him. So that's really, really cool. Robert, what can I say about Robert? He's so sporty. He's very strong, and he's very loving and cuddling, and he loves to, cuddle and just really, really emotional. And so those are the two twins. Azrael, my daughter, she's got a big heart. She's got a really, really big heart. She's an animal lover. Oh my gosh, she just loves animals. And I remember when she was she was a little bit younger, there was this commercial that would come on, and it was about the dogs, and then this song would come on, In the Arms of the Angel, and she would just cry just to see these animals in pain. And so she's got a really, really big heart, and she's a really, really great animal lover, and I just love that about her. She's just a little mommy too, and she's just a little mom. She just wants to help out, and she's always in the kitchen, and she's always baking, and she's only 11. So it's really, really awesome to see your children grow. Ryan, what can I say about Ryan? He's 9 years old. He's just the cutest thing, man. He's just you look at him and you just can't be mad at him for more than a second. It's just that he's real. He's a real person. I'd go up to him and say, "Hey, Ryan," he just say, "Dad, your breath stinks." That's just the funniest thing to me, because he's real. He doesn't hide nothing, and he's a dreamer. He's a big dreamer. He's got his plan on what he wants to be, and his company. He's already got the name of his company, what it's going to consist of. And as far as the dreamer part, I think he got that from me. I'm a big dreamer, so that's really, really awesome. And one thing that I really want to close with is family. Keep your family together. It's all about community. Keep your community close. Keep your family closer, and it's all about building relationship and friends. And I'd like to leave you with this. In explaining and talking about my family, you can make a decision, and you can tell yourself, "Hey, I'm gonna get closer to my family. I'm gonna make the effort to call or visit, or things like that." And or you can just decide to just keep yourself away. And so I just hope that my message that I like to get across is stay with your family, stay with your community, be family orientated, because hey, family is pretty much all you got. All we got is as far as an inheritance that we can give to our children, that is something that is solid. So thank you so much, and if you have any questions, you can give me a write or text me or whatever. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.